him riding. They're being very specific to use that word. Behold, the Lord rides on a swift cloud. Swift means fast. So let's say it was a cloud. This cloud was very, very fast, according to Isaiah, the prophet Isaiah. And the definition that it gives here in the MacArthur Study Bible, it says that rides on a swift clouds. Check this out. Now, this is the definition from the Bible. These are not my words. Clouds are vehicles for the Lord's coming to execute judgment elsewhere. Vehicles. Okay. Ezekiel. Oh, wow. This is probably, well, I take that back. This is the greatest book in the Bible that describes UFOs without a doubt. I'm just going to be very, very quick and very brief with this. Ezekiel, the first chapter, starting with the 4th verse. Then I looked, and behold, a whirlwind was coming out of the north. A great cloud with raging fire engulfing itself, and brightness was all around it, and radiating out of his midst like the color of amber out of the midst of fire. Now we go to the 15th verse. Now as I looked at the living creatures, behold, a wheel was on the earth beside each living creature in its 4 faces. The appearance of the wheels and their workings was like the color of beryl, and all 4 had the same likeness. And the definition it gives of the wheel, this depicts God's judgment as a war machine. Again, a machine, like a massive chariot, moving where he is to judge. The cherubim above the ark are called the chariots. So even the Bible, as I mentioned before, several scholars, religious scholars, say that cherubim are angels. But according to the MacArthur Study Bible, it says that the cherubim are above the ark and they are chariots. Okay, that's contradictory, religious scholars. A war machine. Okay, now I won't go into any more of that. I will say that it says in the 20th verse of Ezekiel, the 1st chapter, the living creatures were lifted up, the wheels were lifted up. Wherever the Spirit wanted to go, they went because the Spirit went. He's talking about a flying saucer. Now, most of us have been taught that the Wright brothers in North Carolina built the first airplane. That is not true. The first airplane was built in 1901 by a Baptist pastor from Texas. And he built that airplane by reading the book of Ezekiel. His name was Reverend Beryl Cannon. And this plane that he built that could actually fly, again, he built it off of reading the dimensions described in Ezekiel. This airplane can be seen at the Northeast Texas Rural Heritage Museum. Another man, a NASA engineer named Joseph Blumreich, in 1963, built a model spacecraft. Now, he's from NASA. He's an engineer. He's a pretty smart guy. He built a spacecraft after reading the book of Ezekiel. He didn't see a UFO or aliens or anything like that. He read the book of Ezekiel and built a working spacecraft. And this is the model that he built in 1963. From the book of Ezekiel.